Oh, boy.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome into the ESPN FC studios for this edition of Extra Time. Shaka Hislop, Craig Burley, and in a hurry, Sebastian Salazar. And
You're always in a hurry.
Our good friend Frank LeBoeuf, the World Cup winner. Let's dive right into these questions because we don't have too much time. Mitch asks Shaka.
Yes.
What's a night out in Newcastle like for the players after a win like today?
I have no idea.
No?
No idea.
What was your biggest win when you were there with Newcastle?
Ooh, I don't know. My biggest win, well, certainly the teams. I didn't play when we beat Manchester United. Was it 5-0 or 5-1?
Okay, so what was the party like that night, I can imagine?
I don't know, Seb.
You don't know or you don't remember?
What age were you when you were in Newcastle? Let's
26.
let's peel this back a little bit.
And we know you're only...
29.
Oh, I say, squadron leader. And you were just never out the house, were you?
Never. I'd just gotten married, Craig. And I stayed inside, so I can't...
Did you get married in Newcastle?
No, Trinidad and Tobago. Yep.
And that is why he has the, what is it, key to the city?
Yeah.
Yes, something.
Freedom of the city.
Freedom of the city. But is it a physical key or what do they give you?
No.
So it's like
My name, guys, I got a plaque
oh, really? A
Yeah.
plaque? Wow, Shaka. Where is the plaque? You don't
in
even...
my house.
Is it a physical?
I have a plaque in my house. My name's
it's
up
got a
on
key
the wall
ring.
in the...
They give you, you know when they give you the key to the city, it's not like a little key. They give you like a big key. It's part of the shtick.
No, I got a plaque and my name up on the wall in the...
Beautiful.
Something.
Nigel?
No, it didn't include my...
Neil.
Yeah, didn't include that part.
Frank, does Anthony Martial still deserve to be at Manchester United based on his performances?
I think there are many players who don't deserve to stay at Manchester United so far, according to what we see. But Anthony Martial, I think there is an issue with some players who have been at the club for a while, and maybe they need another challenge. And for sure, Anthony Martial is one of those. I mean, you cannot be, if you are ambitious, willing to be staying there, not playing 90 full minutes. For the past 3 years and not trying to get something out of it. And I think there is a time where you have to leave the club and give yourself another chance to be good with another shirt. And for sure, for me, it only worked a little bit at the beginning for Anthony Martial, but it's never been something, as we could say, successful overall, for sure.
Did he sign like a long-term deal a couple of years
Didn't you say best, what did you say, best job in football?
Well, he's got one of the greatest jobs at the moment. He gets paid a fortune and he hasn't finished 90 minutes in 3 years. He went out on loan to Sevilla, right? When Lopetegui was there, I think it was when Lopetegui was there, and he was worse. He was utterly hopeless. They sent him back. So I agree with Frank totally. When he first came in, there was a lot of excitement about the young man, and some of the early performances were very, very encouraging. But I look at him, and there's always been a huge question to me about his desire to really want to be the main man.
Shaka, to your point, he does have an option year in his contract
expires,
for next year.
expires next year.
The reports are that they're considering an extension.
Why though? I don't.
Sorry, get out of here. You kidding me? Is that a joke? Are you hello?
No, I'm not. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Calling
it's real.
Austin, come in, Austin.
It's real.
Stand correct. I thought he had longer than that.
There's no way he's getting an extension.
Give him more.
Not a chance.
For all, with Rodrigo playing so well on the left, what does Real Madrid do when Vini comes back? They put them both in.
Well, he's not playing on the left. He's playing left side of the front, not as a left winger.
Well, you put them both. They're your wingers.
Well, they won't play wingers because they don't. They play.
4-2-2-2.
They play with Vinicius Junior left side and Rodrigo right side, but they're kind of tucked in as.
So what do you do around them then? If you're gonna have those two guys, I mean, is it Joselu?
No, they'll revert back to Vinicius on the left side and Rodrigo on the right, and Joselu being off the bench. I would imagine.
Seb.
Yes, go ahead, Frank.
Seb, do you want a more complicated question and situation?
Yes.
What's going to happen next season if Mbappe comes?
Ooh.
They're going to be three to play on the left side?
Maybe they don't need Mbappe now. I mean, if he's going to be, 6 goals and 4 assists in
I think we really need an extensive analysis of this. That's maybe
let's hang around.
I think maybe like a 17-minute full-on, no breaks.
Let's discuss this a little further. I fully agree.
Analysis.
People
We're
want
gonna power
to know.
on here, gentlemen.
People want to know.
Actually, this is going to give you a lot to talk about. Is Maguire United's player of the season so far? Frank, you actually gave him a shout out today. He was the one, I don't know if the one positive, but you did say something nice about him in the show.
By default, I would say that today he was the best. He did his job. He was working hard defensively, offensively. I would say that he's back to who he was when he was playing at first for United, and far away from, I have to admit, the disaster that it's been for him the past year, and even more than that. So he's back to his form, to his best, which is not what happened to the others and his teammates. I wouldn't say, you know what, you want to be the player of the season of a very bad season from others. Well, that's not very rewarded. So I think I don't think Maguire is seeing that way. He just wants to play his best and try to help his club the best way. But player of the season of a bad season, I think is not very nice.
Did you hear that?
Frank's answer.
No, Pete was talking. Was talking to me
About Ten Hag.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant. Did you hear that?
No.
It was. I wish we'd had this in the show, right at the top. Eric Ten Hag said, and bear in mind he has been
post game. This is post game.
Post game. He has been top of the charts this year, number one, straight in Bosch, in the charts for
post game commentary.
Post game ridiculous rhetoric. Said we scored the goal, Harry Maguire, but it was offside, so it could have been a draw.
Good Lord.
I mean, if that's like clutching.
Yeah.
That's clutching here. We scored. It was offside. I mean, I suppose Kieran Trippier, he hit the crossbar, it bounced down the line, didn't go in, but it could. I mean, geez.
Oh, good Lord.
I mean,
Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Shaka, which Euro group are you most looking forward to?
None. The group stage?
No. Why? Because of the.
Oh, come on, Shaka. We'll get some excitement.
Shaka remembered we don't have the rights anymore.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Scotland.
Shaka,
I'm looking forward to
don't
Scotland.
worry, I'm with you. I'm with you, Shaka.
Yeah, I have no interest in the group stages, the Euros. I barely had interest when it was 24 teams.
I'm going to get Derek Ray, right? And I'm going to lock him somewhere.
Ooh,
that
the
he
Germany,
can't.
Scotland, the Derek.
No, I'm going to
Ray
lock
Cup.
him somewhere that he can't tweet or speak.
Wow.
Or do anything, because he's just going on about this. Scotland got Germany.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my God,
Oh, my word.
Is he
He's
worried?
got his ice cream, it's all over his
No,
face.
this is.
Oh, he's excited.
Oh,
No, he's
yeah,
excited.
yeah,
He's telling people.
Oh,
He's already gone round.
He's booking bus tours and everything.
He's knocking on doors in Scotland,
Oh,
putting
man.
leaflets through about where people should go in Germany.
I can't blame him. I mean, if USA Mexico
can.
played a World
Yeah,
Cup
oh,
final,
yeah, oh, that would be-
I'd be the same.
That'd be
What?
football America's
I'd be the
overload.
same
Who
way.
played the World Cup final?
USA and Mexico are met in a World Cup final. That's how I'd be.
The World Cup finals. Or final.
Well, they have met in the finals.
Because they ain't getting to a final. either
Remember
those
World
two.
Cup finals? USA and Mexico?
Yeah, quarterfinals. Round of 16, 2002.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mexico won their group. US finished second, and then US won 2-0 in the round of 16.
Oh, man, you must have
You've
been-
obviously had that. Hey, by
That
the
was a
way,
bad day.
By the way,
Everybody remember that.
Bad
Yeah, you
day
must have
for
been
me.
Am I right in saying Shaka made an appearance on Football America?
He
Yes,
did.
that's
He
right.
did make an appearance.
That's
You know
right.
what? He dressed in a full suit and tie too. Somebody didn't get him the. We're a more relaxed show.
You put a suit and tie on.
I was suited.
He was
and
better
booted,
dressed for
Craig.
Football Americas than FC.
I was suited and booted.
Yeah.
As I am.
Did they pay you?
No, I'm still in the post there. I heard the check's still in the mail.
Yeah. Can I tell you though, the ratings in the Caribbean, because we're now on ESPN Caribbean Football
I
Americas,
heard that, yeah.
through the roof. Monday, very low. Shaka on Thursday. You
Of course.
That check better arrive soon then.
Yeah. It's en route. Jack, with our final question here. Any predictions for Chelsea against Brighton after the Caicedo saga this summer? How embarrassing would a loss be for Chelsea? Frank, I'll start with you.
Wow. If I'm optimistic, according to what I saw lately, I would go for a draw. Let's see.
Wow.
I don't want to be too harsh and too hard on my former club, but Brighton, I mean, in terms of playing together, players are better. In terms of talent, individuals, of course, Chelsea have more experienced players, more talented players. But yeah, I see a draw because I want to believe that Chelsea won't be humiliated by Brighton. Hope so.
They got absolutely pasted in a football parlance by Brighton last year at Stamford Bridge. Now, albeit it's a different manager, some different players, but bearing in mind the performance of Chelsea last week at St James's Park, which was pitiful to say the least, this is a big game for Pochettino. They're in the
You
bottom.
think so?
I don't mean he's going to get sacked, but they're in the bottom half of the league. I mean, if they could have been leapfrogged. Or Nottingham Forest today, who lost, and they're having a bad time, and they're playing terrible football. They're lacking ideas. Steve Cooper's under pressure. They could have went level with Chelsea today with a win, right? Nottingham
We're
Forest.
going for. We're predicting between Chelsea and Brighton.
I could be with Frank in a draw, but I'm going to say Brighton win.
Brighton are ahead in the
Continue
table.
my number one status as the most hated.
I think you're the second.
Yeah, but I've anointed myself first now.
Oh, okay, all right. Well,
Big statement.
there are some titles worth fighting for.
Some big statements.
You want to give us your prediction since you
2-1 Brighton.
2-1 Brighton.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
He hates Chelsea as well.
Well, there you go. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Of extra time. Yep.
This is your captain speaking.
Time to get on the bird. There he is.
Have a nice flight.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank.
Hey, and no air rage. All right, sit down, keep your head down.
Yep.
Buckle yourself up, glass
No.
of water.
Are you an air rager? Is that what Craig's suggesting?
Are you me, the calmest person here at ESPN FC?
Craig just seemed to suggest as much.
No.
He's an angry man, isn't he?
Sometimes I have to
Yeah,
sprint
yeah.
onto the plane because you guys have prattled on too long, and that can make my blood pressure rise.
We
But
never prattle on. Do we ever prattle on, Craig?
No, certainly not tonight.
Nope,
Frank, do
certainly
we
not
prattle on?
tonight. That'll
Does
do it
anybody
for this
ever see us
edition
prattle on?
of ESPN
Never
FC's
prattle on.
Extra Time. He's Shaka, he's Craig, there's Frank, I'm Seb. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for the next edition of ESPN FC. Don't miss it.